Being a police officer is a hard job, one that entails not only long hours and poor pay, but also dealing with the most undesirable people on the planet. Oh, and you might also get shot, stabbed, beat on, and all sorts of other unpleasantries. Add to that the fact that President Obama, during his time in office, seemed to make it the highest of priorities to turn the culture against law enforcement, helping to push a media narrative that stirred up all sorts of resentment for cops. Things are definitely getting tough for a Chicago police officer who shot a 19-year-old man carrying a baseball bat the day after Christmas back in 2015. A police disciplinary body has ruled against the officer in question, stating the shooting was unjustified. Riots' punishment hasn't been decided yet, but Brodsky stated that he was looking forward to challenging attempts by the disciplinary body to give the officer the boot. When the police were asked by the Chicago Tribune what they thought would be adequate disciplinary measures for Riots, they declined to comment, stating they would need to do a complete department review before reaching a decision. Was this a politically motivated decision designed to quell racial tensions and appease folks like the Black Lives Matter crowd? It's quite possible, especially given today's environment, that the Chicago police were terrified they would have another Ferguson situation on their hands if they ruled in the officer's favor, and thus, chose to do otherwise. These kind of situations are so difficult to call, because the reality is this officer likely legitimately feared for his life. You don't want to remove a cop's ability to defend himself from crazies, because these people put themselves on the line every day. At the same time, training needs to be adequate to help ensure that police officers are able to respond to emergency situations as calmly as possible in order to avoid bloodshed. It will be interesting to see what the disciplinary body decides to do with Riots and whether or not their choice of punishment will impact the local community. Together we will make America great again.